2026. If we remember, by the way, I was sworn on 18th day of May 2021. So today, I don't know if it was by design, exactly clocking 5 years. Upon completion of my term of office as a district chairperson of Kagadi, do hereby formally hand over the office of the district chairperson to Madam Pauline Opio, the Chief Administrative Officer of Kagadi District Local Government, in accordance with Local Government Act CAP 138 and other administrative arrangements as guided by the Minister. This report provides a comprehensive account of the status of the district achievements realized during my tenure, ongoing programs, assets, liabilities, challenges, and critical matters requiring immediate attention by the incoming leadership, Madam CAO. The structure of this report for the members' attention, this handover report is organized into the following key sections. 1, it entails the district profile. 2, political and administrative leadership structure of the district. 3, statutory boards and commissions. 4, establishment and staffing status. 5, district assets and office inventory. 6, procurement and financial management status. 7, key achievements during the term of office. 8, ongoing projects and approved plans. You are aware we have left behind the approved work plans and the budget for the next financial year. Then pending legal and administrative matters. Then urgent and strategic issues requiring follow-up. Then there is also conclusion and appreciation. And finally, there is an endorsement. On the district profile, you are all aware that the vision for this district is to transform and have economically productive district in terms of its population. And the district mission statement is to provide quality and improved governance for prosperity of all people in the district. The district goal is to achieve the higher household income, full monetization of the economy, and employment for subsistence socio-economic transformation. And all these have been achieved partially through the project that we have been implementing. Some key historical facts about the district. Kagadi district was carved out of Kibale district on July 2016. The district comprises of the 2 counties, Buyaga West and Buyaga East. While still in its infant stage, in 2016, 2017, 2020, 2021, Mr. Yaruhanga Stephen Fashingabo served as the district chairperson. Since 2021, 10 years redevelopment have taken place in the district in terms of infrastructure, education, safe water, electricity, agriculture, production, health, care, among other achievements. The chief administrative officers of the district since 2021 to date that I have worked with, one from 1st July 2019, when I was the chairperson of the Public Accounts Committee, up to when I came in, up to February 2013, I worked with Ndifuna Matthias as the Chief Administrative Officer, and from February 2023 to date, I have worked with Madam Pauline Opio as the Chief Administrative Officer. Geographical information in the district. Kagadi district is one of 136 districts of Uganda, situated in the Midwestern region, with the Bunyoro sub-region. It borders the Kabat in the west, Chikube district, to the north, Kibale district to the east, and Kiegegwa, Kienjojo, Kabarore, and the Toroko districts in the south. The district headquarters are located in Kagadi Town Council, approximately 252 kilometers from Kampala, the capital city of Uganda. Kagadi lies within the Albertine Graben, a region of significant economic and ecological and economic importance, hosting oil exploration activities which are going to begin soon in Niger and being harvested by key development infrastructure such as Kagadi Kakumiro Road, Hoima, Kienjojo, among others. When we go to the population of our district members, per the housing and population census previously conducted, Kagadi district has 471,111 people disintegrated into male and female. The growth rate is at 3% per annum. Safe water coverage is at 59, and sanitation coverage is at 65. There is a need, Madam Kaw and the members, that on the sanitation coverage and safe water, to make sure that more funds are robbed from the central government, increase on this coverage, because most of the diseases as a result of having unsafe water and an hygienic situation. I want to implore the CAO and the staff that the health sector, most especially the preventive, should do mass sensitization of the hygiene so that our people can have good health. On administrative structures, we have two constituencies, we have East and West. We have 26 sub-counties. We have 9 town councils, 151 parishes, 906 villages. And according to the National Population and Housing Census, I mentioned that was the population. But on the honorable councillors and the chairpersons of the LC series in that district, as highlighted what I was going to mention about, the report also entails the names of the leaders who have worked with for both constituencies. Those are sub-counties and the sub-county leadership. The details also in this report. By the time of handover, members, Kagadi is having 2 constituencies and 1 district of Kagadi. The report also highlights the honorable members of parliament currently that were sworn in this week and who are going to serve us for the next 5 years. Honorable Tosige Rukede for Buyaga East, Honorable Namara Dennis for Buyaga West, and the Honorable Naziwa Jumba Magwe as a women member of parliament. On statutory boards and commissions, we have left the District Service Commission, fully constituted, District Land Board, with 1 member missing, that is the chairperson, and the Public Accounts Committee is fully constituted. The operational status is as I have mentioned above. On the District Service Commission members, Saz Robert as the chairperson, Ugonza Charles as a member, Sister Daisy Nakanwaga as a member, Nabukera Speciosa as a member, and Reverend Venerable Apia Wilson as a member. On Public Accounts Committee, there are 5 members. Nassan Kunihira is the chairperson, Simerona is a member, Kadegisa Joram is a member, Tumwebaze Robert is Tumwebaze Richard is a member, and Nabukera Jacqueline is also a member. In the district board, as I mentioned, there are 5 members, but unfortunately the chairperson, Mr. Samuel, died, and 4 members remained behind: Mataramboze Peter, Bamanya Vincent, Yonanebi Odira, and Kyomugisa Joseph as a member. However, in the meantime, before the new chairperson is appointed by council and approved by the minister, Mr. Peter will be leading the committee to make sure that works continue moving. As regards the central government officials in the district. Members, we have the RDC, Madam Caroline, who is represented by Mr. Birungi Edward here, who is also the Assistant RDC, and Namanya Jeremy is our Deputy RDC. Mukoya Eno is our DISO, and Philemon Ameru is our DPC, among others, but these are key central government representatives that are in the district. As regards establishment and the structure of the staffing level, most of the heads of departments are there. The few missing, the process of having them put in place is ongoing, and those that were not captured or will not be captured by the ongoing recruitment, I believe in the near future, they will also be sourced so that we meet what is required to allow us to score in the assessment, and also the functionality of the district to move on very well. As regards procurement and financial management status, the report also highlights what we have done since 2021 to 2026. Those are the 5 financial years, and every department is captured in the details. The budget and the approved plans for 2026-2027, we have left them when they are approved. They were already discussed and approved, and therefore they are due for implementation by the new government as regards the next financial year when it starts. On pending matters against Kagadi District Local Government, CAO members, they are following cases against the district. One is between Bamutura Roscovia and Nora Bamutura versus Kagadi District Local Government. Kiayune Musa and one others versus Rusinga Justice, Pacho Town Council. This is an Awaro local government. Musinguzi Godfrey, who was our former human resource and Kagadi District government. This is also a matter that is pending conclusion. So I expect that you also take interest in this matter, have them addressed, so that because the district is the pending cases, at times people take advantage and we don't move on very well. As regards the district headquarters run, I'm happy that the process to ensure that we get titles had started. I want to implore the leadership to make sure that we conclude it, so that finally Kagadi is built on our own land. The administrative block, CAO members, they were aware that the process, we started this structure when I came to office, and we are receiving funds from the ministry. I'm happy to report that even after elections, I had looked for more funding for the first floor. I encourage you to make a serious follow-up so that we can get this money, finish the ground floor, so that we can be occupied. Other development programs that we also included, like the road unit, given the vast of the district. Kagadi was put among the largest district in Uganda that deserve to get the second road unit. I also encourage you to make sure that you follow up with the ministry, especially after the president has appointed the ministers, so that during the giving out, it's not missing on the list. Before I conclude, Madam CAO and members, I want to thank you for the teamwork we have exhibited together during this 5-year term. As a person, I'm happy that the way I came to Kagadi is not the way I am leaving it. One, this office has enabled me to get connections, both local and national and international. And secondly, this office has educated me to another level that will enable me forge the next life. Therefore, I want to appreciate this local government. I want to appreciate the staff. I want to appreciate the voters of Kagadi and the entire development partners for having contributed to what we have done for the last 5 years. As I wind up, I have this to mention. When Mr. Stephen Byalanga was the chairman for Kagadi. He was the chairman of LCv, and he worked with the DPC Omer, who was the DPC Kagadi. But when Honorable Stephen was transferred to Bukoma Simbi as the new RDC, Omer was the DPC Bukoma Simbi and the DPC. It is my conviction that there is no reason why you cannot meet, and most especially Ndibwami being a resident of this district, who wishes it well, who shall continue advocating for its social well-being, economically and politically. I feel I will remain a partner, I will remain a friend to everybody who feels I can be a friend, and we shall work towards making sure that Kagadi becomes the district everybody to admire to be in. Maybe as I wind up, I want to continue appealing to the people of Kagadi to look at Kagadi beyond self, because Kagadi is an institution that we shall all serve and live, and it will continue existing. So it is bigger than all of us. Therefore, if you have an opportunity of being in this district, make sure you use it to create friends than enemies, so that in the future, when you are not in Kagadi, you still feel comfortable with the people you work with. Because this world is very round, we shall still meet, you shall still meet. Therefore, there is no reason why we shouldn't be in a team before, during, and after. To the staff I am leaving behind in this district, I want to urge you to respect the hierarchy of supervisory role in the structure of local government. Because some of you know yourselves, the way you've been responding to your supervisors. It is my humble appeal that you are independent at your household level, but when it comes to an institutional level, there are hierarchy that you must respect. So that by the time you are going to be in this district, which is very few years, you feel you didn't have any problem to disturb you, you didn't develop pressure, you didn't develop anything to disturb your health. You live, but you are still admired by everybody you worked with, whether within or outside of this district. With those few remarks, Madam Cabinet members, I wish the people of Kagadi a nice stay. I wish you a good function on Thursday for the swearing in of the new government, and continue working together. And my humble appeal, members, is that give support to the incoming leadership to deliver. Because when you fight leadership, it is you who loses. Give him time, give the whole council, support it, also to add his own tafari in the 5th term of office that has been entrusted, which is 2026-2031. Otherwise, with those few remarks, I want to once again to thank you and wish you a nice stay in our district, as you also believe that you also wish me a nice stay in this district. With those few remarks, allow me to end here, both God and my country.